I purposefully ruined my cousin and ex's wedding, and it's brought me a lot of happiness. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, when I picked this story, I didn't even realize it said ex. I didn't process that. That's insane. This one's got a new update 4 years later, originally posted to r/true off my chest on March 18th, 2022. I once looked up to my cousin. I thought he was a great guy and we were close like brothers. I was also dating a girl. I was deeply in love with her and planned to marry her someday. I thought my life was perfect. One day I came home early because a colleague offered to cover my shift. I was pretty tired, so I accepted and went home. Arriving home, I found them in my bed, having sex. Both of them were shocked to say the least. I told them I wanted them to be gone by the time I get back and left the house. They were gone by the time I did get back, but she left me a note telling me she was sorry and to call her when I'd calmed down. I didn't call her. I texted her saying I'd gather her things and drop them off at the cousin's in a few days, and that she's staying with him now, not me. I followed through with that. It took about a week to transfer everything. Both of them tried to apologize but I didn't have anything nice to say to them, so I said nothing. I just knocked the door and handed the bags to whoever answered before leaving. My cousin called me multiple times to try to apologize, but I refused to accept it. Yeah, honestly, fuck that cousin. And your ex, bro. I like where this is going. Sorry, not this part in particular, but based off the title where this is going, I just want to make that clear. 3 years have passed since then. I went no contact with them. I didn't bring it up to the rest of the family or any of their friends. I'm not sure why. I just didn't. I got a call from a number I didn't recognize, so I answered. It was my cousin. He sounded really happy and was acting like he hadn't destroyed my life. He explained to me he and my ex were getting married and he wanted me to be his best man. Shoot him? The fuck? That is insane. Hey, I know I just called you on a random number so that I could trick you into picking up, but me and your ex who I cheated on her with, me and your ex who she cheated on me with, that's how but me and your ex who cheated on you with me are getting married and I want you to be the best man. The audacity. I was so angry that he had the utter gall to act like nothing was wrong and lost my temper. I yelled at him and called him names before hanging up. He sent me a text telling me the offer still stood, and if I didn't want to be his best man, then he would just simply wouldn't have one. A few days passed by and I had an idea. I texted him back and apologized. I said a paragraph of bullshit saying I was still angry, but this could be an opportunity for the three of us to heal and move past it. He was overjoyed and said he'd pay for everything and he'd help me pick out a suit if I wanted, which I accepted because I sure as shit wasn't going to spend any money on his stupid wedding if I couldn't help it. Oh my God, chat. This is the most insane play of a lifetime. Hold on. He's cooking. Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen right now. The wedding day came. I had spent the week prior writing a speech, putting all the negative feelings that had bottled up over the years into words on paper. The wedding was pretty great. I'm sure one of them has spent some nice... I'm sure one of them has some nice, well-paying job or something because they must have spent a decent amount of money on this wedding from how nice it was. Our entire family was there, as was a decent chunk of my ex's family. Eventually, the time for my speech came. I just remember feeling really nervous as it built up to it, and my voice kept faltering when I was reading it out, but I didn't and still don't care. At least I got it out. I explained what these two horrible people had done to me. I called them the worst names I could think of and wished them the worst. Then I left. I was expecting some kind of a dramatic moment from all of the guests, gasps of shock and all that, but there was none of that. Everyone was silent. I didn't even think of the speech. I thought he was going to ruin it in another way. That's honestly low-key so funny, though. Hey, I know we ruined your life, but let me give you a speech at my wedding. Honestly, that's their fault. should have thought that one through. On my way home, I got a call from my mother angrily telling me that I'd ruined the wedding, and both of them were so upset, and she asked me why I do this. Bro, your mom is your biggest op. The fuck? The fuck? Hey, babe, I know this cousin stole your girlfriend and she cheated on you with him, but how dare you get mad at them and ruin their wedding? Like, Kathy would have dabbed me up after that shit. She doesn't even know how to dab up. She would learn it. She'd be like, good shit, son. Bam. I told her that they deserved it for what they'd done to me, and everything I'd said in the speech was true. She kept defending them, so I swore at her and hung up. Since then, I've gotten several calls and texts from others in mine and my ex's family, angry that I ruined the wedding. I've also received a few texts from people who were there being supportive and telling me they were there if I needed to talk. I'm not sure if I feel better having done this, but it did bring me great catharsis when people were telling me the wedding was ruined. At least now, they felt at the very least a fraction of what they've made me feel. Just a little, oh, this is an edit. Oh my God, this is like a lot of an edit. Okay, I'm just gonna read this, chat. Pretty cut and paste. Your mom's fucking crazy. I think that's the part of this that pisses me off the most. Like, obviously your cousin and your ex are dick bags, but your mom defending them is fucking insane. Just a little edit to address some common questions. As far as I'm aware, the rest of the family wasn't aware of her cheating on me. They likely knew we were dating at some point, then we weren't. I've learned from previous stuff that I can't rely on my family for any kind of support, so I've been on low contact with them since I moved out of my parents' house, which is why I didn't mention this to anyone in my family. A lot of people are also asking for the speech transcript. I wrote it in a Google Doc and read it out from my phone. The delivery was kind of lackluster. It sounded like I was going to cry and tripped over my words, but I managed to read it out. It isn't verbatim what I said, but it's very close as I was reading from this as a general script. Oh my God, he included it. Okay. Hold on, chat. I'm going to try to read this in I'm giving a speech voice. Hello, everyone. I'm not very good at public speaking, so apologies in advance. It's an honor to be at this wedding, and an even greater honor to be the best man. I was shocked that I was even invited at all, since the last time I'd spoken to the bride and groom was when I found out when I'd found them fucking in my own bed. Ex's name was my partner at the time, you see, but I don't think she got the memo that when you're dating someone, you don't fuck their cousin in your partner's own bed. And it wasn't like cousin's name didn't know we were dating either. Who knows how long this slimy see you next Tuesday was fucking her behind my back. Weeks? Months? For those unaware, my ex and I had been dating for 2 years. I love her with all my heart. I loved her with all my heart and was actually saving up to get a proposal ring. Maybe if my ex wasn't such a whore, my cousin would be giving this speech instead, and I wouldn't have been struggling with mental health for 3 years. Damn! Anyway, I've heard 50% of marriages end in divorce. I hope yours is a messy one. From the bottom of my heart, fuck you both. You ruined my life, and I will never forgive either of you. Wow. All that I ask is that he drop the mic afterwards, you know? Let that shit drop, baby. Let that shit drop. Crazy, bro. Crazy. I would have paid such good money to be in there. Like, can you imagine just being the audience? Like, you're like, yeah. Oh my God, wait. Actually, chat, can you imagine just being a +1? Like, you have no tie to these people at all. Your partner's just like, yeah, this is like a buddy from college. And then you get there, you're just like enjoying your free food and beer, and you're just like, this guy gets up there. Yeah, so this whore. Like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I'd hold it together, low-key. I'd be like, my face would say everything. I would be looking at my partner like, Oh my God, the staff must have gone crazy. I didn't even think of that. Like, can you imagine you're trying to like serve food during a speech? Because sometimes they do that. And this dude's just going off, bro. I think I'm pausing. I think I'm like, hey dog, you'll get your chicken here in a second. I'm trying to listen. What the fuck is happening up there? Oh no. That's so good, bro. I've been a wedding videographer. I would have been struggling, bro. That would have been so funny. Do you, as a wedding videographer, do you keep recording? Hold on, chat. Let me go. I'm gonna go fill up my water real quick. I'll be right back. Bum. I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door. No, it's much better to face these kinds of things. Incredible comms chat. You guys, I do want to keep it going. It's pretty cut and paste, bro. Like, Opie did nothing wrong. Okay, a couple notable comments from OP. Did your mother have, okay, so a commenter asked, did your mother have any idea that they had cheated on you? Opie said, I'm not sure if she knew. I'd assume she didn't, as I hadn't told her. But I did say in my speech that I found the two of them in my bed together, obviously with much more graphic language. Oh, and then he also asked about the price of the suit, and he said, I'm not sure about the exact price of the suit. I do know it wasn't cheap. It was around 300 pounds. I'm keeping it as a souvenir. Free suit. That's a fucking win, chat. Suits are goddamn expensive, bro. I need to get a new one soon, and I'm not excited. Okay. There's not really no reason to read this comment, just OP's reply. I intend to get rid of everyone, including my mother. The fact that she's siding with her brother's son over her own in all of this only tells me that she doesn't love me, so I'll return the favor. Damn. I mean, I agree. That's some fraud ass shit of that mother. Commenter 3, I'll read this one because it's not that long. If I'm reading this correctly, it's completely plausible that nobody but you three knew what happened, and he probably got some pressure from the family along the lines of, you know what would be really nice? If your cousin that you haven't seen in years would be your best man. They couldn't tell them it was a bad idea, and you showed them why it was a bad idea. I didn't even think about that. Cousin of 3 years that you haven't seen. Sorry. Cousin that you haven't seen in 3 years being your best man, like, you must be such a boner. You know, like, I can think of 3, 4 people off the top of my head that I could ask to be my best man, and, like, none of them would be my cousins, you know? Like, I just naturally made friends with people. Like, did this dude just not have any friends who fit the bill better than his cousin who he had stolen his girlfriend from? OP, that's actually a very good theory. Probably not my mom who pressured him, but my aunt, in parentheses, cousin's mom, would probably do that. Maybe some of her friends and family who are present as well. My mom's side, my aunt's side of the family, in parentheses, we're not blood related. I'm blood related to my cousin through my mom and his dad, are quite like me. And most of the people nope, not. Okay, wait, hold on. My aunt's side of the family quite like me. In parentheses, we're not blood related. I'm blood related to my cousin through my mom and his dad. And most of the people reaching out to me in support were from her section of the family. I don't know for sure. I'm genuinely surprised nobody seemed to know why we stopped talking and why they didn't know my ex and I had broken up. How do they not talk about that? You know, hey, you're all of a sudden dating another cousin's ex, and now that cousin isn't in the picture and won't talk to said person. Like, how? I don't know, bro. If that happened in my family, I would straight up just go up to that cousin and be like, yeah, you did some sketchy shit. I'm with him, bro. I don't even know the whole story. That would be some insanely evil shit, bro. All right. Guys, I kind of want to just go to the first update. We have like 3 of them. Update 2. Update 3. Yeah. Let's get these knocked out, y'all. Okay. Update 1, posted July 14th, 2022, almost 4 months later. Some stuff has happened since the whole mess that was my cousin's wedding. My mom tried to talk to me. She said she saw the post I'd made. I pushed her away for a few days before finally speaking to her. I'm struggling to find words to describe how things worked out between us. The easiest way to explain it is that we agreed to disagree on whether what I'd done was correct. I don't think that's the important part. Like, yeah, if you really want to make an argument, maybe, bro, shouldn't have done that. But like, also, what do you expect from the guy? Like, he was literally getting salt in the wound and he reacted. Like, honestly, like, if there's anybody to blame here, it's the fuck-ass cousin for what he did and thinking that this was a good idea. But anyways, let's hone in on that fact and not the fact that you're siding with the person who did your own son so ungodly dirty. Not Durden. What the fuck is Durden? I got a mix of messages from those who were present at the wedding, some supportive, some telling me off. I was struggling a lot. I've just gone back to simply functioning like I was before the wedding after I came down from getting my own back. I don't regret it at all. I don't regret at all what I did, and I still feel satisfied that I got payback. I was making plans to take my own life about a month after the wedding. Oh no. I hadn't told anyone for obvious reasons, but my mom, uncle, and cousin, in parentheses, same cousin whose wedding I ruined, came to me and told me they'd pay for a private counselor since the mental health department of the NHS is under-equipped to say the least. I mean, that doesn't redeem the cousin. Or the mom, I would say. Hot take. So shout out this uncle. I went to therapy, found a counselor who was very helpful. He taught me a lot. I got diagnosed with PTSD caused by the discovery of the affair. He's been a big help and has encouraged me to give... He's been a big help and has encouraged me to give casual dating a try to build confidence in myself and get used to rejection as a normal part of life. I signed up to a few dating sites, although I'm avoiding Tinder like the plague. My counselor specifically decided I stay as far away from Tinder as I possibly can. I've not been very successful in that avenue, but it's pretty much in line with what I was expecting. I've talked to a few people and even got a date scheduled, but she stood me up and ghosted me, which hurt. Ugh, that's rough, bro. That's rough for the first date back. Don't give up, OP. I'm doing good though, much better. I don't have suicidal thoughts very often anymore. Whenever I'm feeling especially crap, I like to open up to Reddit and read your... Reddit. Whenever I'm feeling especially crap, I like to open up Reddit and read your supportive messages. That's all for now. I'll probably start using this account on a more regular basis, so you may see more of me. Okay, and then OP did not leave any comments on this post. Damn! I didn't realize it was like that serious, but that makes perfect sense, bro. Like, I couldn't even imagine that shit. Getting betrayed by someone that you trusted, not just by someone, by two people you trusted with your life, probably. I can't get a read on this mom, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, it should be acknowledged that, like, yeah, when your child is struggling with their mental health, helping them pay for a counselor to get back up on their feet is, like, a great thing to do as a parent. But then, like, fucking blaming him for wanting revenge on the people who caused the said mental health turmoil that he's going through is just like, it's just so easy to be a better mom, and she's just not. The mom is trying to play the gray zone when there is none. Exactly. That's rough, buddy. At least you didn't turn into the moon. That's true. Yeah. Crazy, bro. I don't know. I feel like if there's any time to go nuclear on your family, it's when you get betrayed by them, you know? Because I think there's like leniency that you give your family when they make other mistakes, because you kind of assume that like those mistakes, because you kind of like assume that you can trust them more because they're family, you know, that they wouldn't do anything more severe than that. Family's just so weird, bro. Like, the dynamics are just so not black and white. There's so many different gray areas with it. Okay, chat, we do have an update. Post 2, posted August 14, 2022, 1 month after the previous post. Not a lot to update, really. Have not had much luck with the dating, so I gave up. I finally went on a date with 2 separate girls, but neither of them were my type, so I didn't arrange for a second date with either. The first constantly talked about her ex and how much of an a-hole he was. Ooh. Obviously, I can relate pretty hard, but it just gave me the impression that she hadn't moved on from him. After we'd finished our date, I walked her home and she offered for me to come inside and watch a movie with her. I declined and lied, saying I needed to go home and feed my cat. In parentheses, I don't have a cat right now. Oh. You know what, King? Get yourself a cat. That might be healing. He said this, and she seemed to buy it. I felt bad for turning her down, and I hope she finds someone who will treat her well. She seemed like a sweet girl, but she's just hung up on a toxic ex. The second girl was just painfully boring. She constantly talked about Love Island. Someone at Kai, bro. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I have such an aversion to those reality shows, man. They just seem so toxic. They seem so toxic. Oh, she constantly talked about Love Island, I'm a Celeb, and a few other shows I can't remember the name of. I've never even heard of that show. I'm a Celeb? What the fuck? I faked an emergency just to get out of it because 5 minutes with this woman felt like several decades. Damn. Other than that, no bites, and that's fine. My counselor said that if using those sites feels like a chore, then I should stop using them. And it felt like a chore, so I stopped. Dude, that is like the perfect way to describe dating apps nowadays. Like, they genuinely do feel like a chore. It feels like you're like trying so hard to find love. There's been quite a few common questions in my DMs, so I'll respond to them here. Question: how are you holding up? Answer: I'm doing great, all things considered. I have dark thoughts from time to time, but I have no intention to act on them. My counselor is a massive help. He's taught me a lot of coping mechanisms and has helped boost my confidence from non-existent to probably a bit above average. Question 2. Hey, did you know your story was shared on YouTube and TikTok? A. Answer: sort of. I've seen the videos you've linked me, which was the same TikTok video, but not the ones on YouTube or any other platforms it may have been shared to. I'm surprised it's gotten this big, to be honest, LOL, but I'm aware now because you've told me. And here's another one. Have you spoken with your ex at all since the wedding? Answer: only when I've been to my cousin's house to visit with my mom, which is infrequent. Damn, you're still seeing this guy? That's fucking crazy, man. I feel like you need to cut that shit out ruthlessly. Like, low-key, move away. You know? I think a fresh reset would be really nice for OP. I don't speak to either of them much. My mom just insists I visit him since he's paying for my therapy. I think she's the therapy that he needs because of his actions. Crazy. I think she's trying to somehow repair our relationships, but once I'm well enough to not need therapy anymore, I'm going to go no contact with all of them and move to a different city. Okay, bet. Bet. Good comms. Good comms. Question. Continue from the previous question. If you do speak to your ex and or cousin, what do they say? Answer: anything that isn't related to the wedding or fucking each other in my bed. They do everything in their power to avoid talking about anything even tangentially related to those things. Oh. If you have any additional questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll try to answer them if I see them. And then OP has answered some comments with questions, I think. Commenter 1, how do you know for sure that the therapist is on your side? Your cousin is paying for the therapy, so what is the guarantee that he didn't? So what is the guarantee is? Oh, sorry. So what guarantee is there that he didn't buy your therapist into manipulating you? Why are you visiting, letting your mother force you to see them? You're an adult. How do you know that this won't be held against you? Guilting you into being in their presence for paying for you. They'll make you feel like you owe them. They don't feel guilty. They just want to look good in public and say that they paid for your therapy, so it's all good now. Why can't you go no contact now? You don't need a mother like that. I mean, I kind of, like, obviously we don't want, obviously OP needs therapy. And if the avenue to get that is by maintaining a relationship with them, I kind of understand why OP is doing that. Obviously, it would be better and more sunshine and rainbows if he could just get the therapy paid for him, and then he never has to see these people ever again. But I'm guessing that's not how the dynamic would work. So, like, I understand why he's playing this game. While I do agree it would be better that he wasn't, sometimes it's the lesser of two evils, you know? OP, I picked him. I had a therapist before him, a lady who basically kept implying I did something to drive my ex into my cousin's arms, and various other accusatory shit I wasn't impressed with. That's fucking insane. That is crazy, bro. My current therapist kind of criticized me for ruining the wedding, but he didn't shame me for it. And he's actually teaching me to and he's actually teaching me coping mechanisms. I'm not going no contact in case they stop paying for my therapy, and they probably will try to use it against me, but it's fine. I'll fuck off to another city and never see them again. Commenter 2, does your cousin expect you to have some kind of relationship with him or forgive him because he's paying for your therapy? Do you worry that he'll stop paying for therapy if you're not well in his eyes, / aren't willing to forgive him, etc.? I'm glad you've got a good counselor, but I'm worried that since it's being financed by your betrayer, that there will be some strings attached. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I really wonder how their marriage will turn out, because if they're willing to cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. Anyway, that's not your concern. Yours is healing and living an awesome life. OP, I honestly have no clue what he wants in terms of a relationship. I'm going to ask next time I see him. To be honest, I don't know if he wants a relationship with OP. If I had to really venture to guess, he really just wants to not feel guilty about what he did. You know? Like, I think that's honestly why he asked OP to be his best man. I don't think it's about maintaining a relationship. It's just like, I feel guilty. What can I do to make myself not feel guilty anymore? I do worry he'll stop paying for therapy if I go no contact with him and the rest of my family. They said to me that I need to try and get better, and it took a big argument with them for me to get a new counselor when the first one basically kept implying I did something to cause my ex to cheat on me. I would be interested to see if they forced OP to have that therapist, and that's why they were so argumentative about it. Second one was the one I'm currently with, and he's pretty impartial. No judgment. He offers criticism when it's warranted and it's constructive, not accusatory. Commenter 3. Is your cousin also trying to repair the relationship, or only your mom? Is he still apologizing and begging you to be friends again, or did he give up? If so, are you going to be friends with him again? If he does a lot for you, etc. When he sees you, is he happy to see you? Is he thinking about the pain he caused you? OP. He seems to be trying to repair the relationship. He seems happy to see me, as does my ex, but I can tell they're still uncomfortable about the situation. I mean, as they fucking should be. I haven't really asked because I don't care, but what I think is happening is he's asking my mom to get me to see them. I don't plan on being friends with them ever. You could hold a gun to my head and give me the chance between pulling the trigger or being friends with them, and I choose the former. As for if he thinks about the pain he's caused me, I don't really know. I haven't asked. I don't really care. If he does feel bad, I hope it eats him alive. In between updates, OP makes another post regarding his dating life. I didn't include it as it doesn't pertain to the cousin situation, but anyone who's interested can find it here. Okay. Oh. Wow, this man cannot catch a break. I just lost a good relationship because I'm bisexual. Like, oh, Lord. Can someone please cut my boy a break? Like, I was hoping it was going to be a positive one, chat, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be positive. Okay, what are you guys saying? I don't know if there's much to add there, to be honest. Like, I don't think OP is doing anything wrong. You know, I think the therapy is really important for him to get. And if they're paying for it, I understand having to like endure seeing his family every once in a while in order to, or excuse me, I understand him having to endure seeing the cousin and his mom and the ex to like get them to pay for it. It's not ideal. I'm not going to sit here and say that that's the most ideal case scenario. But the other case scenario is he doesn't go to therapy and potentially unalives himself. So like, I don't know. I would definitely say that the current circumstance he's in is better. I guess maybe he could try to like get a job that would cover therapy for him, but like easier said than done there as well, right? Like, I actually don't think that is easier than just milking your fuck ass cousin and his and your ex. This is the same guy. Yeah, apparently. Oh, insane, bro. People are just fucking evil, chat. Damn. All right, YouTube, listen up. How is there gonna be 102 of y'all with 53 likes on the video, bro? YouTube, please, please. This is my first stream. I've been listening to your podcast for over a year. Hell yeah. Thank you, Fishy Sticks. Welcome to the stream. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. Come on. 103 people, 54 likes. We got to drive those numbers up, chat. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure you're following. No matter where you're at, though, turn on those post noties so you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. All right. All right. Chat. Let's do this. This is going to hurt our souls, but we have to read it, bro. So if you weren't following along, the person who put this in Best of Redditor updates has another update about OP's dating life that they didn't include, but they linked. And I think we should read it just because I think it gives us full context for what we're about to read for the new update. This is coming in Saturday, September 3rd, 2022. So a little over 2 weeks since the last update. Titled, I just lost a good relationship because I'm bisexual. Posted to True Off My Chest. I mentioned to a friend in passing that I'd given up on dating apps because they're so mind-numbingly painful to use, which prompted her to recommend to me one of her friends. She's aware that I'm bisexual. I don't go out of my way to mention it, but if it's relevant to the conversation, then I'd mention it in passing. I talked to this guy for about 10 or 11 days. We had a few dates, and I genuinely felt a good connection with him. We were talking at one point about previous relationships. He's something that's known in the LGBTQ community as a gold star gay, which for anyone who doesn't know, is just a gay man who's never been with a woman. I mentioned that I only had one relationship before and it ended with her cheating. I didn't go into much detail because I didn't want to come off like I was still not over her to a degree that would interfere with our relationship. He asked if I didn't realize I was gay until after our relationship ended, and I just said, oh no, I'm just bi. And he went quiet. He was quiet for the rest of the date. I walked him home and said goodbye after we were done, and then I went home. This happened yesterday. This morning, he texted me explaining that he didn't think we were going to work out. When I asked why, he told me he didn't feel comfortable dating a bisexual man. I didn't respond after that. I don't even know how to describe the pain I'm feeling. My day is ruined. I genuinely felt a good connection with him. He was a great guy. He was funny, handsome, amazing to have all kinds of conversations with, and he just wrote me off because of literally nothing. No real reason, just because of my sexuality, something you would think we'd be able to relate on. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I understand OP being sad and upset about this, but to me, this just sounds like OP dodged a bullet. Like, I hope that's what the comments are saying. Oh, this only got like 72 upvotes. I was like, where are the top comments? These are the top comments. Yeah, like, this guy, if this is this guy's deal breaker, I don't know, like, shit, bro, my girlfriend's bisexual. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not important to me, you know, because she picked me. Like, I don't understand that. And like, this is one of those preferences to me that is like shallow and stupid, which tells me that the man that OP was seeing was shallow and stupid. And shallow and stupid only bleeds into the relationship, right? Like, to me, if he's shallow and stupid about this, he would have made other things in your relationship shallow and stupid, and that's just a terrible kind of relationship to be in my opinion. Yeah, bro. It does suck. It does suck that like a part of your identity was brushed aside when you felt like you genuinely connected with someone. But like, I would hope to tell OP or anybody else who's experiencing this, like, that is a shallow reason for somebody to not want you, you know? And hopefully you can take some solace in like reframing it to like, you know what? You dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet. Sarby's a supportive king. Yeah, bro. I don't really get that, chat. You know? Like, do your thing. I don't know. All the pies in the chat say boo. Guys, you guys are gonna make it look like you're booing me. Or you're booing what I'm saying. Which then everybody's gonna call you guys homophobic. Or biphobic. Y'all fighting about gold stargaze probably haven't heard about platinum stargaze. Bro, I've heard of all that shit, Ninetail. The stigma is that bisexuals cheat at a higher rate, which is untrue and stupid. Yeah, I feel like that's just white men. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I feel like white men cheat more than any group, you know? Any statistic. Also, listen, I'm not talking shit about the gay community. Like, obviously, I support it. That being said, bro, I have never heard of more crazy fucking cheating stories than from the, like, gay community for men. Like, I've heard horror stories from my gay friends and their gay friends. You know, like yeah, that's a character issue, not sexuality issue. Exactly. I agree with that. I agree with that. Hey, what up? What up, Adrian? Damn, not y'all learning about platinum star gays in my chat. I can't believe it, bro. I'm finally ahead of my time. I'm finally ahead of my time. Shout out my gay friends in Minnesota. I miss you guys. I miss you. Shout out Luke, Lucian. I guess one of the friends fell off from the friend group. We don't hang out with that one anymore. Okay, but what is a platinum gay? Okay, so a platinum gay, basically, it's all about like how much you've touched a vagina, and the first one being when you're born, right? So I think a gold star gay is a gay that has never had sex with a woman or like touched a vagina or anything like that, except for when they were born. So a platinum star gay is a gay who has never been with a woman, and then on top of that, they were born via a C-section. So it's like not even anything that you can really control on that one, right? Like, because it's not like you had a say on whether or not you were born as a C-section or as a, you know, is it offensive to say regular birth or whatever? I am blanking. So it's platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. I can't remember the distinction between silver and bronze. I think if I had to go off of my gut, I think it's like silver is like you've done like hand or mouth stuff, but not like penetration. And then bronze is like you've done penetration. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. It really is. It really is, man. The misogyny, I don't think it's necessarily a misogynistic thing. I think it's like till the end of time, guys will figure out stupid fucking ways to rank themselves against other guys. And like, I think this is just the gay community's version of that. Like, I don't think it's about the women. It's about guys being fucking stupid. You know, like, take it upon a man to figure out how to be competitive around something that really doesn't fucking matter. Like, at the end of the day, chat, gay guys are just guys who like other guys. They're still guys, you know? They still have that guy brain. Might be a little different, you know? But like, we all got the same fucking dick and balls swinging between our legs, you know? Gold star lesbians are also a thing. Yeah, but I feel like women don't, like, I've never heard a woman lesbian talk about it, you know? Like, this is solely just dudes. Chicken sandwich, now I'm caught up. Welcome back. Welcome back, chicken sandwich. It's just a contest of how gay you are. No, for real. For real. And it doesn't really matter. You know? Sarby is in a very gay time of his life. So I've been in a very gay time in my life. Oh, man. Fuck it, bro. I feel like you have to be a little bit gay to be like a safe man. Oh, no, we need to tell your girlfriend. Bro, she knows. She encourages it. I'm Sam's little gay boy, bro. She fucking, you know? She's like, put on this crop top. You know? Put on this crop top, my little gay boy. Let me see that tummy. Like that. Oh, man. Oh. And to be honest, bro, I'm just like, yes, ma'am. Like, whatever makes you happy, bro. Did she get you thigh highs yet? No, but I would look really good in thigh highs. I can't even lie. Dude, these thighs and fucking... although, I will say, bro, I feel like my thighs are not as chunky anymore because I've been running a lot. Like, I haven't... Move my fucking water bottle. What the fuck? Like, I haven't been doing leg days as consistently as I really should. But, like... we got some meat still. Guys, don't skip leg day. It's bad for you. I should get back to it, low-key. I've just been running so much, chat. I really do be enjoying my runs. Oh, fuck. Who gifted memberships? What the fuck? Hold on. Chat, pause your bacon. Sparkle Fox Mud. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Chat, if you guys got a gifted membership from Sparkle Fox Mud, I need y'all to say thank you, all right, guys? Sparkle Fox Mutt, thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Kind of a newer name. I feel like I haven't read any of your... oh, he comes down. He makes great ascent. Hello, Mr. Baines. The Beaninator. Oh, and chicken sandwich with a little 10 gifted too. God damn. Sparkle Fox Mutt, thank you. I appreciate you. Hopefully can see you more in chat. Just want to reiterate because it's a new donor. Gifts, subs, memberships, donos, all that shit. Not required, but by God, they appreciate it, all right? I haven't reminded you guys in a while, so I want y'all priorities to be spend money on yourself first, get yourself nice things, then spend your money on charity. Make sure you're donating to charity every month, and then if you have a little bit of money left over and you want to bless me, then bless me, all right, chat? I've always said that. I've been very clear. I make plenty of money off my YouTube, my Spotify, things like that, so seriously, anything extra is appreciated, but not required. Look at the silly, handsome boy. Yes, hello, handsome man. You're just so silly and so handsome. My sweet guy. My sweet, handsome man. My silly, silly boy. Chat, let's give him treats real quick. Why not? Oh. Beep beep boo boo. Sorry guys, I have to message my editor real quick and just let her know that I am doing stuff. Bam. Hello, Mr. Beans. What do you have to say to chat? Ooh. Many words. Chat, we haven't given him the crunchies in a while. Let's get the crunchies going, bro. Let's get the crunchies going, chat. We'll give him 6. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Beans has been a little chunky lately, so we need to pull back his treat gettings because he's been getting a lot of them. Guys, thank you for the gifted memberships. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for all the support in general, you guys. I do really appreciate it. Y'all have always been super, super, super supportive. So thank you guys. Me and my baby boy Beans do be appreciating that shit. All right, Mr. Beans. Can you say thank you, chat? Yeah. Oh, he's getting it. Okay, hold on. Oh. All right, Mr. Beans. Oh. Oh. I thought. Okay, here it comes. A crunchy boy. Oh my god, he's making such a mess. Right here. Hey, right here. Right here. There you go. Oh my god, bro. Figure it out. What the hell? It's been a minute, chat. With these treats, I've been giving them the tubes lately. He's out of practice. Oh, that's a good boy. Here, let me see if I can get these scraps for you, brother. Hold on. Let me pick them up. God, you're so messy. You got so many of them. There you go. Get it. Get it. They're right here. No, Beans, they're right here. Please, don't leave them on my hand. Don't. No. No. Oh. Dog. Put that shit away, bro. For free? I guess you guys did just give him treats, so maybe not for free. Oh, yeah? That's how it is? Okay. Well, that was a little rude of him. I still have, like, the soggy bits. You know what? I'll show you, chat, because he did this to us. Beans did this. Beans took advantage of us. The little soggy bits. Here, how do I cover my face? No, please. Here, I'll stand on my tippy toes. The little soggy bits that fell out of his mouth that he didn't want to eat. Just left him on my hand, bro. You're so gross, Beans. We talked about this, bro. Come on. All right, let me throw this in the trash. Let me wash my hands. Oh, you know what? Perfect time. I can show you guys. Look, proof. Proof. I'm just kidding, y'all. That's not soap. It's your grandma's discharge. That's why it's yellow. Hee hee. I love washing my hands with your grandma's discharge, chat. Scrum diddly dumptious, bro. It's fresh, too. Just got it yesterday. I can't even see what you guys are chatting right now, but it's probably... Sarby, you're gross. That's all I can read from here because it's all caps. I hated that. Yeah. You freakazoid. You right. You right. Don't lie, bro. I know y'all ate that shit up. Oh, fuck. What is my... Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Boom. Sorry, you sure that wasn't Grandpa's cum? Could be. I don't know. I get the bottles mixed up all the time, bro. The bottles just look so similar, chat. What am I supposed to do, bro? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm texting my social media gal. Oh, my God. Yes, please. Okay, she's going to work from home today. Hold on, guys. My social media gal is gonna come by and pick up the work phone that we posted on. I forgot that I had switched mics. What I was gonna say, the gal that helps me with my social media, Marie, you guys know her. Marie is gonna work from home today, so she has to come pick up the posting phone and the hard drive that we keep our files on. So I just had to unlock my door for her. I don't know when she's gonna be here. She might not be here because I might end stream after I finish the story. But oh my God, I just realized that the on-air sign is actually up. I'm pretty sure I said that at the beginning of stream, Jen. Were you not there for that? I know you were here at the beginning, but maybe you missed that. Do you use one phone specifically for work? Yes, but it's like, so I never turn in my phones. What I do, hot comms chat, I buy refurbished phones off of Amazon when I get a new phone, and they're usually a generation or two behind. So the last phone that I had was the iPhone 14, and I got that when the 15 was out. And then when the 17 came out, I ordered, this is a 16, I ordered an iPhone 16, and then I never turn in my phones for credit or anything like that. I always keep my phones for like basically being able to like post stuff. So we have a phone that's dedicated to her so that like when she's working, she doesn't have to take over my phone from me. And then also like with how Snapchat works, like we repost a lot of content on there. And I repost some stuff on like TikTok and Instagram too, not as much, but like Snapchat, you can kind of repost a bunch of old shit and then you still get paid for it. So we keep like, there's like a whole system that we organize content on that phone. It's definitely a little overkill. It's just nice that I don't have to keep files on this phone because this is like my personal phone, right? So I got like pictures and like I still keep videos and stuff, but it's just nice to be able to separate like my reading Reddit videos. The files are fucking huge. Like some of them are like a gigabyte long. So it's just nice to have a dedicated phone for that. I don't think it's necessary for everybody. Sorry guys, I'm finishing my message to Marie, but little comms for you guys if any of you guys are doing social media. I don't think it's completely necessary. It's just nice once you start like making money and maybe you're posting quite a bit. But the other phone, it's also a good caveat. The other phone doesn't have data. The other phone is like only Wi-Fi dependent. So, but it works fine because like she just comes here and does it, or she takes it home and does work from home. My work uses refurbished phones and it's the worst. I'm using an iPhone 8 and the battery is horrid. Okay, that's because it's an iPhone 8, bro. Like, we are so many generations ahead. Like, of course that phone's going to be ass. You can't get an iPhone 8, bro. Dude, I had an iPhone 7 in, like, 2017, 2018, bro. You got all iPhones are ass. I'm sorry. You can't convince me Android's better. You just can't. You can't do it, bro. You can't convince me Android's better. I'm sorry. It's impossible. It's impossible. But yeah, like, you gotta get the refurbished phone a couple generations down. I'm not gonna sit here and say that this is like the best phone ever, but for everything that I need on it, like, when I get a phone, what I need is something with like a good camera, a lot of and a lot of phone storage. So, like, this is probably the best version of the iPhone 16 that you can get, and I'm pretty sure it cost me like right around $1,000. Which, if you get any new iPhone, or like not even just like the 17, but like if you get a new 16, it's gonna be way more expensive than that. Versus this one, it has a terabyte of storage, which is like the highest storage that I could get. It's also the Pro Max, so it has like all the different cameras that I would need for filming content and shit. And for $1,000, that's like perfect, you know? My Google Pixel, my beloved. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I stole my iPhone 13. Yeah, dude, I feel like the best iPhones were around that era. You know, like, I really liked my 14. To be honest, my 16 has been a little disappointing. It felt not that different from my 14 when I got it. I have the 16 Pro. That's exactly what I have. I've had my 12 Pro Max since 2022. Yeah, I'd never upgrade to the latest model, you guys. I don't recommend that shit. You know? I think the only things worth upgrading to the latest model on is like computer stuff. Pre-built phone shit, like, that's not nothing in the 17 is that much better than the 16. I'll fucking say it. $1,000 for a phone is crazy, is terrifying to me. I mean, for me, I use it for work, so like, I listen. shout out owning your own business. Sarby LLC owns that phone, not me. Your boy Ben, he broke as hell. Sarby LLC though, they got bread like that. Shout out my employer. Sarby is a streamer and says computer stuff. What do you want me to say? What am I supposed? Wait. What am I supposed to say as computer stuff? Elaborate. Am I supposed to say a PC? Sarby, nothing has changed between the 13 to 17 for Apple. It's literally all the same. I'm sure they make minor improvements. Like, I know storage is actually better. Like, I remember when I got my 14 and I could get a terabyte. That was game changer for me. Because, like, video files are forever just... Hello? That's home. I think this is too bright. Hold on. Beep, beep. There we go. The storage is game changer. I don't care what they say. Having more storage and not having to like delete shit and maintain that is so nice, bro. Best boss ever? Nah, that guy sucked. Sarby LLC boss? That guy's a boner. Hate him. Crazy. Y'all are getting me off topic, bro. I gotta get back to it. All right, chat. We are literally on the last update of the story, and y'all got me yapping like that. Y'all got me yapping. YouTube, thank you guys for liking up the stream a little bit more. We got 93 people watching, 80 likes. Thank you guys. It's evened out a little bit. If you're one of the 13 people who haven't liked the stream yet, that would be greatly appreciated if you did do that. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where. Bree, what the fuck? Bree! Bree, I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't even realize you gifted 25 subs, bro. The fuck? Don't blame us for you being a yapper. I'm gonna blame you guys all the time. Oh, look, he finally noticed. God forbid I need to fucking, honestly, y'all, this is like a play. I've been meaning to, like, I need to get another monitor and then have like a monitor here, big monitor here, side monitor here. And I just haven't done it yet, and I need to do it. I really do. I really need to do that shit so bad because, like, I'm looking over here at your guys' chats, but then, like, my actual updates on, like, subs and shit is over on this side. Fuck, bro. Dude, Bree, that is an insane amount of subs to gift, man. Bree, do you mind me asking, what do you do for a job, bro? That's crazy. Damn, I would have given Beans more treats if I had known that. Gotta ask Sarby LLC. Sarby LLC thanks you. Thank you, guys. You only have 2 monitors? Technically, I have 4. I have a big monitor right here. I have a big monitor here. I have a monitor right here where I read stuff off of. And then I have a vertical monitor with your guys' chats. I'm pretty sure I've sent a picture of my setup before, bro. I'm a GSA for European Wax Center. Oh, we can get $1,200 in bonus for sales. Okay, bet. All right. I was like, listen, Bree, I don't know what you do for work, but I hope you're getting bread if you're donating stuff like that. All right. I want to reiterate, chat. I know I said it before, but before we keep going, I just want to say, gifted subs, memberships, things like that, not required, but by God, are they appreciated. Please make sure you're buying yourself nice things first with your money, then donating to charities, and then donating to me. All right, guys. Bree, thank you for the 25 gifted. I feel like I have to scroll up if I can. Oh, no, dude, I'm too late. I'm so sorry, Bree. I'm so sorry. I promise you I would have, like, read out all the 25 names that got the gifted subs, and I would have told them to thank you. But unfortunately, I'm a big old chud. I'm a big old chungus, and I can't do that, and I'm an idiot and didn't see it until now. If you guys got a gifted sub from Bree, all I'm asking is that you say thank you, all right, chat? We have good manners and good manners only. Only. All right, chat? Trash Cat Snark, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate you. Anna Elizabeth, thank you for resubscribing for 1 month in tier 1. Been subscribed for 5 months. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Chat, I do think, hold on, let me check it really quick. It's funny, I know a bunch of creators talk about this, and I know I'm supposed to be, like, talking about it more. Where is it, dude? I don't even know. Apparently, there's, like, something where if you get, like, if you have 100 subs, not total, but, like, 100 people pay for tier 1 to 2 or 3 subs for you, like, you have 100 people who are committed to, like, subbing you every month on autopay, they add you to something called their, like, plus program. And when you're in their plus program, they like, I don't know, they like, I don't know, they like give you a higher revenue split. And we're super close to it. We're at 86. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a super interesting, like, thing that I'm supposed to be telling you guys about, but I'm bad at it. So, seriously, if you guys do all that stuff, thank you. I just really do want to let you guys know that I appreciate y'all. We lost today at FIFA. Wait, who's your team? Who played today, chat? Damn! Court Jester, what the fuck? Court Jester, that's crazy, bro. You guys can't do that when I tell you not to, bro. I'm not trying to reverse psychology, you guys. I'm genuinely just trying to tell you guys to spend your money on yourself. Please. Court Jester, thank you for 50 gifted memberships over on the YouTube. God damn. If you guys got a gifted membership from Court Jester, I need y'all to say thank you. Please. 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 Core Jester, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. That's so generous of you. You do not need to do that, but thank you. Wait, Belgium lost? No! I genuinely wanted Belgium to win. I went there when I was a kid and I fucking loved it. And ever since then, I've had a love for Belgium, bro. That is really sad to hear. Core Jester, stop! Stop. Dude, genuinely, please stop. That's insane. That is insane, bro. Bro, back to back is fucking insane. Core Jester, what do you do for work? Like, first time chatting in my chat. Okay, that's all. Bro, Core Jester, 100 gifted memberships is insane. I really just want to specify you don't need to do that. That's so kind. Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Core Jester, I need y'all to say thank you. All right, chat? Thank yous and thank yous only. That's the whole chat. That's what I'm saying, bro. How are there people in my YouTube chat that don't have a gifted membership right now? What the fuck? I will say YouTube's distribution of gifted memberships is way weirder. Way weirder. I just got a notification asking if I want to turn on receiving gifted subs. Yeah, you should definitely do that, bro. You definitely should. Bro, Core Jester, thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I really do want to reiterate that you don't got to do that, but I am appreciative of it. I don't want you to feel like I'm not. I'm super appreciative of it. Thank you guys. If you guys got a gifted membership from Core Jester, please say thank you. Please. Please. Crazy. But yeah, YouTube's gifted memberships is so weird. They don't necessarily give it to people who like come into chat all the time. They give them like randomly to anybody on my YouTube channel. Yeah, there's been at least 120 given since I joined stream and I haven't gotten one. I apologize. I know Twitch is better. Just to like give you guys perspective, I know Twitch is better. They give subs to like people first who like come to stream, hang out, are chatting. Like I know there's a whole algorithm to it. I don't think YouTube does it, bro. I don't think YouTube does it. Core Jester, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you pop into stream and talk more. I feel bad when people come into chat. Or excuse me, I feel bad when people gift stuff who like I don't see their name regularly in chat. Like I understand, like, okay, we interact. Oh my God, Core Jester. Dude, bro, you gotta chill. Bro, that's fucking insane. That dog, that is insane. That is fucking insane. That is insane, bro. That is fucking crazy. Core Jester, bro, seriously. That is so nuts. Child, like I genuinely, like this is ridiculous. Like this is crazy, bro. I'm so sorry, Chicken Sandwich. I totally missed this. I apologize. I thank you, Chicken Sandwich, for the $5 dono. I do appreciate you, bro. I gotta always respect and appreciate the OG, but like, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm speechless. Like, this is fucking crazy. Mbem, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. I don't even have the capacity to talk shit about Mbem, bro. Mbem, look how much cooler your name looks now, though. Mbeminem. Oh, wow, I wonder what genius came up with that. Mbem, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Core Jester, thank you for another 50 gifted. That's fucking insane. I'm gonna stop saying what I was saying because clearly it's not working. Like clearly it is not working for me to be like, you guys don't have to do this. So Core Jester, just thank you, bro. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are like literally the most generous fucking audience in the world, and I'm so appreciative every day that you guys gave me the opportunity to do this. Thank you guys. Seriously, thank you. That's all I got. That's genuinely all I got. Put up shelves, then you can be cool. Fuck. I can't even argue with that. I can't even argue with that, bro. I've been dragging my feet on it, all right? Chill. Core Jester, dude, you need to stop. Dude, you need that. dog, 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 dog. That it has been like maybe 10 minutes, bro. What the fuck? Hey, but hold on, real quick. Look at these nice manners. Look at these nice manners. Victoria Arguello. I might have butchered that. Victoria. I'm guessing, I guess there's a couple people you might be able to thank. Odds are you gotta thank our boy Cord Jester. Or girl, I guess I don't know their gender. You gotta thank Home Skilly Vanilli Cord Jester. Cord Jester. Victoria, thank you for the good manners. Cord Jester, this is crazy, bro. This is insane. That's insane. That's insane. Cord Jester, you can't give everybody on my channel a membership. That's insane. That is insane. That's got to be a record. I think that is. Like, that genuinely is. For sure, bro. For sure. Cord Jester, thank you for the $2 dono. Thank you for the 200 gifted memberships in one stream. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Sorry, you got to give them a trophy now? I don't even know, like, what kind of trophy. I feel like they don't even chat that much. Like, I can't even highlight their chats. I guess I could scroll up and try to find it. I wonder if I can highlight them based off their dono message. Hold on. No, I can't. Cord Jester is a real one. No, for real, bro. Cord Jester needs to be VIP. That's only a thing that exists on Twitch. Cord Jester, if you come over to Twitch, let me know. Although I do have to say, guys, I do want to keep my VIPs not like pay to play. I do want my, I'm non-binary. They. Guys, make sure to say thank you to them. Thank you, Cord Jester. Thank you again for the $2 dono. You could have just typed that, just letting you know. You do not need to pay money to get my attention. But thank you. I appreciate that. This is a Cord Jester stream now? No, for real, bro. For real. This ain't my stream anymore. This ain't my stream anymore, chat. W Cord Jester, they are awesome. No, for real. For real. Cord Jester, you a real one. Thank you for supporting me. Chat, if you got a gifted membership, you owe Cord Jester a thank you. I'm too rich. Hey, you know what? W Cord Jester. W Cord Jester. Hold on, let me highlight your chats now. That is like the best that I can give YouTube is just highlighted chats for in perpetuity. Like, I know Boredom has them. I think Lovicino has them. Or no, maybe you guys, maybe you just highlighted the message. I know you can redeem that or whatever. There are some chatters who have those highlighted messages. Oh, Bree should have it too. Hold on, Bree. Bam. There we go. Oh. Okay, but why didn't it highlight your message? That's so rude. Bree, can you type in chat? See if it highlights? Jester popped over from Twitch to say you are amazing. Wait, where? Where? I missed it, chat. I missed it. Not the I'm too rich. That is crazy comms. I didn't see it. Cord Jester isn't even sub. No way. Cord Jester, get yourself a gifted membership. I will say the one good thing about memberships on YouTube is you do get early access to my YouTube videos. Oh, Marie. Hey, sorry, I'm live. If you want to come say hi. All right, bet. Okay. Is Beans out there? Is he wired up? Beans. Be nice. All right, sorry, chat. Just lots to coordinate. Why am I blind? Flashbang, bro. Flash banged. Just Oh man. Y'all are too. Wow, I've never seen that. There was a message retracted. What is that? Ray the Lupinthrope? Is that a wolf? Werewolf? No, that's a lycanthrope. What is a lupinthrope? Ray, thank you for the prime sub. Tapping into those Daddy Bezos profits. We love to see it. No, Sarby stopped the chair from speaking. It'd probably be like, please tell Sarby to start farting on me. I'm sorry. Crazy thing to follow up the 200 gifted memberships, bro. Core Jester, thank you. I appreciate you. Real MVP of the stream. They will forever be iconic in the Sarby lore, in the Sarby stream lore. Thank you. I appreciate it. Chat, we do need to get to this update. I apologize for dragging this out, but we had to give Beans treats, and then, like, I'm not going to be the streamer that's like, wow, somebody just gifted me a bunch of money. I'm going to not, like, address it at all. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't understand how streamers do that. So, seriously, Bree, as well as Core Jester, as well as Chicken Sandwich, as well as, who's the other one? It was, a new person. Sparkle Fox Mutt. Thank you guys for all the gifted subs, gifted memberships today. I really do appreciate it, you guys. I never want y'all to feel like I'm an unappreciative streamer. I'm blessed, and the fact that you guys are willing to do that is insane. Insane. Thank you guys. It's not letting me buy more memberships, sadly. Don't buy more! Please, 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 bro. Like, I appreciate it. That's crazy. No, I need everyone to have a membership. That's crazy. Core Jester, please go buy yourself something nice today. Something real nice. Core Jester, are you in my Discord? Definitely join the Discord. Go buy yourself something cool and then tag me in the Discord. I genuinely want to see it. Core Jester, even YouTube is worried about this insane spending. No, for real. I need chaos. You have caused it. You have properly caused chaos. I can't lie. Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 118 people watching, 94 likes. If we got 6 more, we passed that 100 mark. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, turn on the post noties so you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. Here we go. Update 3. Sorry, guys. It's been a second, but we just got done reading his horrible dating experience where he got shut down for being bisexual. And now this new update is coming in May 18th, 2026, 4 years and 2 months after the original post. And if we're keeping track, a little under 4 years since the last update. Title of this is Yet Another Update, in parentheses, maybe final one? Who knows? Hello again, it's been quite a long time. A lot has happened, most of it boring stuff that you won't be interested in. I'd be surprised if I reach even 50 comments on this post, given how long it's been, but I've received messages as recent as a week ago as of writing this post asking about updates. I'm not in therapy anymore. I spoke with my therapist about how my family, primarily my mother, was insisting I visit my cousin and my ex. In parentheses, I'll talk about them soon, don't worry. And he said that it'd be best if I go no contact, even if it means losing access to therapy, as being made to see them could make my mental health worse, and there was a chance it could cause a development of CPTSD. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, wait, quick chat break. I'm sorry. I gotta know. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys, like, I mean, obviously he's the therapist, so he probably knows best, but I thought being in therapy would be more beneficial here. But he is right, where, like, being around them is also not good for him. Therapist is cooking. I think it's good advice from the therapist. Okay. Yeah, I was probably wrong about that then. You know? Better to not have therapy, but be away from the people giving you therapy. All right, that actually makes sense now that I'm saying it out loud. Okay, all right. I went no contact and the therapy payments stopped, but I'd managed to save up enough and canceled a few subscriptions to keep going for about 10 months, after which I felt good enough about myself that I didn't feel like I needed therapy anymore. My cousin ended up cheating on my ex. Shocker! I mean, we thought it was going to be the other way around, but hey, at least his last line about it ending in divorce will probably be right. I was expecting it to go the other way around, to be honest, but there's poetic justice there, I suppose. What happened about a year ago? Oh, excuse me. That happened about a year ago. When I heard the news, I didn't really feel anything. There was a time where the news would have made me feel overjoyed, and I'd have been riding the high of her experiencing the same thing she did to me. But I think I've truly moved on. I just feel sorry for their kid. Oh my God, there's a kid. No. Oh, that's so awful, bro. I said in my speech that I hoped their divorce was a messy one, and from what I've heard from family and seen on their social medias, it most certainly was a messy one. A little manifestation. We love to hear it. I don't know if they're still dealing with it. I've heard divorce proceedings can take years in some cases. I don't use social media a ton. I've only got this Reddit account and a Facebook to keep in contact with non-toxic family and friends, and snoop on my cousin and ex whenever I get curious. As for me, like I said, nothing super interesting. I moved to a different city, got an all right job. It can be stressful at times, but folks there are great and I get on with them. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but I haven't thought about harming myself in a long, long time. So there's that at least. Thank you all so much for the support over the years. I wish you all the best of your lives, whatever may be going on in them. Okay, well, I hope if OP gets in like a more healthier relationship in the future, that'd be a nice, good little update there, but no pressure. We love when karma swings back around and kicks the people in the ass, though, you know? Something, play that JoJo Siwa song, you know? Okay, couple comments from OP. Okay, I don't think it's worth reading this comment because it's just kind of like, this is what I thought. I think just reading what OP has to say is more important. OP said, yeah, true, I might get a cat. I really like the idea of having a fluff ball with some silly name like Cosmos Obliterator or something. Yes, get a kibby. It's so healing, even though mine just tried to bite my personal assistant. I still love him. He's just kind of an asshole. Reading back on that post, I feel really bad that I didn't give that one girl still hung up on her ex a proper chance. I think I was really judgmental and made my mind up too soon. I think I just saw myself in her a little and I didn't like that. I don't know, man. Your gut was telling you something and you went with it. I can't disagree with that. Like, I was reading that and I wasn't thinking, oh yeah, you should have given her another chance. I was thinking, oh yeah, your read might be right here. Which I think is important when you're trying to heal, right? Because you're in such a stage of self-doubt. Any time that you can take the win of like trusting yourself, making a decision, you should take that win, you know? Definitely hoping I get some kind of lucky break, but I won't hold my breath. I've survived this long so far. I'll make it through whatever there is to come, be it boring or not. Damn, bro. Man, I hope OP I hope OP finds a woman who falls in love with him. Or man. He's bisexual. Either or. That's tough. I can't even lie though, chat. It feels so good that the cousin and the ex just got what they fucking deserved, you know? Thank God, bro. Thank God. I mean, not that it's gonna ever deter a cheater, like ever, but if you are thinking about sleeping with your partner's cousin and engaging in that, like, that should tell you everything you need to know about their morals, right? Like they're willing to do something so dirty to their own family member. Yeah, that's a disgusting person and you don't need them in your life. Oh, I was on the right screen. Just kidding. Heh. I suppose having to pay child support is cousin's karma. That's true. Also, like, there's no way. I mean, it's not good for the kid, but for the sake of the cousin and the ex still suffering, like, their kid is gonna grow up and be like, "What happened with my mommy and daddy?" And then eventually somebody in the family is gonna get drunk and be like, "Okay, so your mommy and daddy cheated on." So your mommy cheated with your daddy on her boyfriend at the time, who was daddy's cousin, and then they proceeded to get married, and then daddy went and cheated on mommy. Like, that's gonna, can you imagine me, like, don't get me wrong, that kid's gonna need therapy ASAP Rocky, but like, that's gonna also make the mom, and that's also gonna make OP's ex and the cousin's lives way more miserable. You know? Just way more miserables. Hey, hi, Sarby, my first stream, but I love your VODs, DuPont. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you watch them on the second channel? That second channel's been cooking lately. I can't even lie. I'm very happy about that. That second channel's my baby right now because I don't have to do like anything for it. I just like cut, start, stop, throw it up. So I really do appreciate if you guys watch the second channel VODs. I watch both. Hell yeah. Thank you, DuPont. I appreciate you. This kid is going to unlock a lot of family lore on their 18th. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes earlier than that. Like I said, that kid's going to need some insane therapy, bro. I just got a gifted sub. I'm not sure from who at the moment, but thank you. I mean, I'm going to listen. There were other people who gifted memberships, Mothman. I'm guessing it came from Court Jester. So make sure you thank them. All right. Court Jester was really generous this stream. Thank you, Court Jester. I appreciate it. I put up with you live. Damn. Didn't realize it was like that, bro. Didn't realize it was like that. Y'all doing me dirty. That's crazy.